Zepp Health is gearing up to launch the BIP 6. It was recently teased at an event in late February, but it's not available for purchase just yet. A European release seems to be just around the corner, but there's still no word on when it will arrive in the US. So, how does this device compare to the Amazfit Active 2, which is already on the market? Let's break it down. The first difference is in the materials. The BIP 6 takes a step up from previous models in its range, with an aluminum alloy frame and a fiber-reinforced polymer case. It's more durable than an all-plastic build, but it still doesn't have the premium feel as the Active 2, which uses a stainless steel frame. Despite this, both watches weigh about the same. The Active 2 sits between 29 and 32 grams, depending on the version, while the BIP 6 comes in under 30 grams. So in terms of weight, you probably won't notice a big difference on your wrist. Another change is in design. The Active 2 sticks with a traditional round watch look, while the BIP 6 goes for a rectangular design with a slight curve. Both watches have two side buttons for navigation that you can use in addition to the touch display. If you like a smartwatch that looks more like a regular watch, the Active 2 might be the better choice. At 44 millimeters, it could also be a better fit for smaller wrists. The BIP 6, on the other hand, has a large rectangular display that makes reading text and notifications easier. But at 46 millimeters, it's definitely on the larger side. Now, let's shift to the display. The BIP 6 boasts a huge 1.97-inch screen, while the Active 2 has a smaller 1.32-inch display. Both hit up to 2000 nits of brightness and both have an AMOLED, so visibility shouldn't be an issue. But bigger doesn't always mean better. The Active 2 actually has a sharper display with a resolution of 466 by 466 pixels compared to the BIP 6's 380 by 450 pixels. It also offers more screen protection with a premium sapphire glass version alongside the standard tempered glass model. The BIP 6 only comes with the tempered glass, so if durability is a concern, the Active 2 has the edge. At least the premium version of the device has the edge. When it comes to health tracking, both watches cover all the basics: heart rate, blood oxygen, sleep, and more. But there's a slight difference in the sensors, at least there appears to be. The Active 2 features Amazfit's BioTracker PPG 6.0 sensor, while the BIP 6 uses the BioTracker Duolite 5PD. The naming suggests that the BIP 6 may be running an older version of Amazfit heart rate and SpO2 sensor, but we'll have to wait for the real-world tests to see if it affects accuracy. Battery life is where the BIP 6 stands out. It's rated for up to 2 weeks, while the Active 2 lasts up to 10 days. The difference mostly comes down to battery capacity, 340 mAh in the BIP 6 versus 270 mAh in the Active 2. Real-world performance will vary based on usage, but on paper at least, the BIP 6 has an advantage on this count. And what about price and availability? Well, the Active 2 is already on sale in some countries like the US, with the premium version going for $129 and the standard version priced at around $99. The BIP 6, on the other hand, is expected to retail around $100 when it becomes available, though the pricing has not been confirmed yet by Zepp Health. What we do know is that it's launching in Europe first, with US probably to follow a few weeks later. Now, it's worth noting that there are still some unknowns as far as BIP 6. The Active 2 recently got an update that added offline music storage, but it's unclear if BIP 6 will support this feature. NFC is another question mark. The premium Active 2 has it, but the BIP 6 doesn't appear to have it, though again, this hasn't been confirmed. If it does include NFC, it's likely to be limited to Europe, which is common for Zepp Health devices. Both watches run on Zepp OS and both have built-in GPS and Bluetooth. The Active 2 is running version 4.5 of Zepp OS, but we don't yet know which version the BIP 6 will ship with. With the BIP 6 launching soon, we should get answers to those questions. For now, the Active 2 has the advantage in terms of build quality and display sharpness, and some other features like built-in music offline storage for music and a more advanced sensor, BioTracker sensor, while the BIP 6 takes the lead in battery life and screen size. So, which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates.